We're here in the Carnival Village. Currently it's set for a carnival show, a pageant. But on Saturday night, this venue comes alive for Cooler Fete. Yep. And we're here with Mr. Cane Juice himself. Phonse, Wagwan.
Hey, good man, good spirits, what you saying?
Well, I'm there, Wagwan. First of all, Cooler Fete. We see that this year you had two events, the Pure Bliss and then the Cooler Fete, the Jackpot edition. But recently, as recent as 2 days ago, there was a combination of the two events.
Yeah.
Explain the thought process behind that one.
So yeah, yesterday we had a press release in the morning on Freedom FM, and then subsequently we sent out an updated flyer with all of the information surrounding the change in the event. So what we did more or less was bring over the headliners from the Thursday and added them to the Cooler Fete to make it one big event. The process behind it, we actually explain it. We were fully transparent on the media and let people know for multiple reasons. Economic conditions, the cost to produce two events in an economy like this. Technically, you don't want to do that. And bluntly put, Cooler Fete was definitely, which is expected. It was outselling Pure Bliss, and that's expected. Cooler Fete is a staple event. It's 10 years old. Cooler Fete, compared to Pure Bliss is in its incubator stages, and we don't mind. We take the time for things to go. But at the same time, this year we recognize, let's just cut back and turn it into one event. After listening to people on the ground, we just give the fans what they wanted. Plus, enough money. That's like the number one topic right now. People saying enough money in there to go around, and you have to listen to that. And quite frankly, it's evident. Like, when you talk to people, you hear what they're saying, you look at certain things, the statistics is there to prove it.
So you also made a venue change.
Yeah.
Why the venue change?
Initially, we were supposed to be setting up in BHS, which is literally just adjacent to here. After realizing the Carnival Committee setting up in this location, automatically, especially with a show like tonight, by tonight, we would have been over here probably starting sound checks. They have access to the gate. So logistically, it might have been a bit too much going on, too close to one another. In order for us to really, I actually thought that it might have been the Carnival venue, might have been traditionally where it used to be. In the cricket field or even the football field. In here wasn't used in a while. We actually never been in here, but after realizing that the setup is so close to each other, we decided let's initiate some conversations, and that's how we ended up here. The service providers that are here is basically the same service providers that we would have been working with over here too. Yeah.
So in regards to the venue, traditionally Cooler Fete would
transform a venue?
Not necessarily to transform the venue, but then in terms of numbers, Cooler Fete would gather some big numbers.
Yeah, solid numbers.
Are you confident that this venue can fit such a crowd?
So let me tell you this, right? One of the things I always try to do is do my numbers, right? In the past, we've been at multiple locations. We always assess the location. This venue actually is much larger than people think, but it's because of the perspective. When you're walking, you just see the stage right here. But if we were to take a walk down here and then look this way, you'll recognize the venue actually got width. It's just how it is this way. So, over here could hold well over 5,000-6,000 people, plus with the extension of the food court area that the ground managers and logistics people put together. You now have access to what was before the BHS grounds. So BHS was on the opposite side, right behind you. Now they expanded the venue, so now you have the food courts in the back. You don't have to worry about all the vendors and so forth being inside.
Right. So in regards to people who would have held tickets to Pure Bliss, are the Pure Bliss tickets valid for Cooler Fete?
Definitely. That goes without saying, it's honored. As a matter of fact, in addition to that, if you had a ticket to Pure Bliss before, you weren't a part of the Jackpot. So now your Pure Bliss tickets get you into the Jackpot as well. So as long as you have a ticket, your number card, whether you want Pure Bliss.
Right. Yeah. You mentioned the Jackpot now, $10,000 on the line.
Yeah.
And it's everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody is included who purchases a ticket.
Yeah, as long as you purchase a ticket, that is your entry. There's no special thing you have to do. You don't have to come in and buy any additional tickets, none of that. The thought process behind this was just, again, being innovative, being creative, making a theme more real life, as opposed to just, some themes you buy your clothes, you dress up, you put on makeup. The patrons spend more money in a sense. We wanted Cooler Fete this year. We realized over the years, some people started to turn it into a fashion show, which is not.
Yeah.
If you want to do the VIP, then fine, you dress up a little bit clean if you want to do that. I mean, saying that you can look as good as you want to, but Cooler Fete is typically a more laid back, budget friendly on the pocket, so you don't have to go out there and spend up a lot of money in your Gucci and stuff.
Well, you had an early bird special. I
Yeah.
mean, by the time the people seeing this,
Yeah.
it's,
Early bird
will
ends
the
today.
early bird still
Early bird
valid?
ends today. Early bird ends today. That's 50 US. Then tomorrow it's 150, and if you choose to pay at the gate, then you're gonna be paying 200, which is still a steal of a deal for the power pack lineup that we have.
Right.
organized.
So speak to me about the lineup. What was the thought process in choosing that lineup?
Yeah.
Because you have the likes of Idonia,
Yeah.
Destra,
Yeah.
Governor, Triple K, Lady Lava. What was the thought process going into that lineup?
So I mean, initially it was 2 separate events. But the thought process going into both of them, Pure Bliss is really intending to be a nice, sexy, upscale, mellow type of stush event, but still, people get crazy, they dance, they enjoy themselves. And Cooler Fete now, the Idonia, the Destra, I wanted powerhouse performers because Cooler Fete is all about energy, right? So we're choosing, Destra is a crowd favorite, we don't lose half her, we had her here before, people love her. Idonia haven't been here for Carnival. The last time Idonia was here for Carnival was for Ken Juice in 2015. Straight up. And Governor was on stage with him too, but at that time Governor wasn't as big as he is now.
Yeah.
So Governor was chosen, have a crazy album, he have a specific niche market. He got fans, like Governor is like one of those artists where you could get anything from. Storytelling, stuff like that. Lady Lava is a new sensation, TikTok trend. We do a lot of stealth surveys when we choose and we artists.
Right.
So we don't necessarily pop something in the public and ask who you want to see without collecting the data and the information. And sometimes we do it underground, we do it stealth.
So how confident are you in the success of Saturday night?
I know we'll do well. One of the things I could say about me is this whole year teach me a few things about manifestation, gratitude, putting your mind in the right places, getting closer to God and your spirituality. And to be quite honest, in the past, even though I might have mentioned certain things, in reality I feel as if I wasn't as close as I should be. So to me, I'm in alignment with the universe right now. I think everything was working out exactly how we wanted to be. Governor was already gonna be here for the Saturday night. And based on how flights were, some of the artists from Pure Bliss would still be here for the Cooler Fete. So it was actually a really easy decision, and I feel like the universe was pointing us into that direction, and we just accept it. The people were saying it too, like you gotta listen to the fans. They were saying it like they want the one event. They don't necessarily want the 2 events, especially this year because they don't have maybe the funds or the finances to make it happen. So we answer the calling.
And in regards to Cane Juice now, final question.
Oh, you gotta ask me.
No man, I don't feel like now is the
we
time.
ain't get too controversial. Look,
No,
we got,
hold on.
Yeah.
Let me ask you the question.
What you want to ask me, brother?
We've seen a lot of
You ain't seen nothing.
We've seen a lot of controversies.
Yeah. Look.
Below the surface,
Listen.
surface, and
Listen.
above the surface.
Listen, the energy in the atmosphere right now, I feel like entertaining the negativity ain't necessarily the way to go. I'm focusing on the business. Entertainment is supposed to be about fun.
Hold the mic and talk, man.
No,
Hold the mic and talk. People want to hear you properly.
Entertainment is supposed to be about fun, celebration, releasing stress. You come to an event, that's what it should be about. Not everybody necessarily might see it the same way. The waters might get a little muddy. I know what you're trying to get in terms of you want to hear from me. A lot of people want to hear my side of things. Maybe eventually it might come, but for now we're focusing on Saturday night, people having fun, having a great time. Don't nobody discourage you, don't nobody tell you things. I mean, things might be a little hard, but the reality is come out and enjoy yourself, because if you miss it, you remember Tropics?
Yeah.
I know some people that miss Tropics Nevis.
Right.
And start a message down my phone the next day like, yo, I will come in here, but I never sure. I'm telling you, straight up, Saturday gonna be a movie.
I'll be here capturing the movies.
Live. Saturday gonna be a movie.
Yeah,
and
we're
I'm
not
not entertaining.
Right?
I'm not entertaining.
We're not studying
Yeah, I ain't into this Bandaga wars and fete, not fete, they call it pageants. It's done competition and wars, and I see. Basically, I mean, you got young teens now. This one another when a pageant finish, you can really eradicate them kind of energies. Then what we on?
Right.
Trying to step out from that.
Yeah, we're not studying the negativity.
So when it comes to the fete scene, we sometimes people could talk. I mean, honestly, you gotta recognize mileage is mileage. Straight up. Yeah, mileage is mileage. Even if you're doing a dance and somebody pop your flyer, and even if they don't like it, bet yourself somebody might see it on the status and say, yo, watch you, we're going to that.
Right.
Yeah. Saturday night is a movie.
Saturday night.
Yeah,
We're leaving it
and watch you.
Saturday night.
I'll be honest. This is how much I know that the people really wanted this. The moment we announced one event, tickets went crazy. Flying. I mean,
wait. Why the late notice? I feel like you were quite a bit late with the promotions.
Yeah,
and the
well,
this
to
year.
be honest, again, we had some instances of I would say malicious intent from last year. Let's just get blunt and to the point. We had some malicious intent last year, and we walk out this time around. Let's just be a bit more vigilant, sit back, take some legal advice, do things a certain way, and that's just what it is. Ultimately, people know us to be earlier in terms of how we do things. After realizing that it would be a bit later for us to get certain things done, we just adapted a different method now, which was, marketing is marketing. People asking about us as a staple. It's been on the event calendar now for the last decade. It's still on the event calendar this year. So the moment we released the flyer, it went viral. Everybody saw it. Yeah. So it was less expensive in terms of marketing, because when you release 6 months out, look, there's a backside to doing events that people don't even necessarily recognize. You might see the event happening in December. Most time your investment for doing an event starts 3, 4, 5, 6 months out.
Right.
And then if you drop your flyer in June, for example, that means you have between June and November to hope that tickets sell. That means you're actually down in the hole for 4 months. I've been looking at the statistics and data now for the last, again, decade. People really typically start buying tickets the end of December and heavy in December. Straight up.
The end of November and heavy in December.
Heavy in December, yeah, for sure. Right. And again, the reality is the entertainment industry was going up like this after the pandemic, straight up. After a while, people may get a little bit partied out, they get to see enough of the same things over and over, and they want something different, right? So I think that even though you might have some economic decline, you also had a value drop in terms of partying, because people just keep going out and going out and going out. Yeah, and then when December time come out now, that's when you could catch them again, because they don't do a bit of savings in between June and December.
Right. Well, we're going to leave it to Saturday night. See you guys here. Perspective Media will be
Blessings.
here. So until next time, Cooler Fete, Jackpot.
There's some boys here. They're going like that. Who do you want it? Who do you want it? Oh, your boy. Come on, teammate. Teammate for a god. Boy. So,
Perspectives Media.